Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jake Carlson and this is going to be my first YouTube channel. Right now you are watching a time lapse of a planet coaster creation that I'm making right now, and that is the Outlaw Run Recreation. Outlaw Run is an RMC hybrid coaster in Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri. If you've ridden this coaster, you'll know that this coaster is insane. The commercial marketed it as the first wooden roller coaster to go upside down 3 times. But there's a lot more and better elements than that on this ride. And because of that, it's probably one of my favorite RMCs. I haven't ridden that many RMCs. Actually, I've only ridden 3. New Texas Giant, Outlaw Run, and Iron Rattler. They're all really good. I think Iron Rattler is the top of them all, but still, this ride is insane. This is my first YouTube channel, like I've said before, and I'm still getting used to all the bells and whistles, so it might take a while to upload a couple videos at first, but over time I will get the hang of it. A little bit about myself. I am a coaster enthusiast. I've been a coaster enthusiast for about a year now, so I don't know everything, but I'm getting there. This game, Planet Coaster, I've had for about 2 years, and over that time, I've gotten really good at the game, and I just decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel just to show off my skills. And also this project, I've actually already started on my Outlaw Run. I have it in a different park file, and I had completed the coaster, but there were some inconsistencies with the ride that I had made. The area surrounding it, especially the coaster, it wasn't very smooth. If you know Planet Coaster at all, you know that smoothing in Planet Coaster can be very difficult, to say the least. You really have to do a lot if you want to keep the heart lining on a coaster. It takes a while to smooth the entire coaster. It took me around 3 days to smooth my first process of making this coaster, which is a really long time. But that's nothing to compare to what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be using the 1 meter method to smooth this. You don't have to know what the 1 meter method is. It's just you need to know that it will take a really long time. And when I say a really long time, I mean a couple weeks. Maybe for y'all watching the time lapses, it might be three episodes. Okay, so about the time lapse. Right now, I am doing the drop. You've already seen the chain lift, and it's taking me a while. This took me around 2 hours to get, but I am really, really happy with it. Funny story, I actually did record this earlier, and for some reason Planet Coaster deleted my park file, so I had to redo what I had just done. But I think it looks better than what I had it before. Actually, I think it looks a lot better. It looks perfect for me. Oh, there you see, I changed the trains. I had the wrong trains on the track, we can always change that later. But yeah, it did take me quite a while to get to this point. You can see me here, just trying to get this drop shaped perfectly. I had to do it a couple times. Actually, the drop was one of the easiest parts, just because it's really well defined. It's 81 degrees, so it's easy. And you can see here, I'm using a different coaster track just to get that measuring stick, that 162 feet. So I line it up with the drop and then dig it down to get that perfect drop height, which I do. It's literally sitting at 162 feet right now. And since I'm recording in the future, I actually got to 69 miles an hour, which is 1 mile an hour off. Outlaw Run in real life has a top speed of 68 miles an hour. So I might mess with the friction controls a little bit just to maybe get that 1 mile an hour back, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Just because of if I mess with the friction controls, it might not make it all the way back through the track. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the drop turned out. It did take me a couple tries, like I said, but yeah, I'm really happy with how the lift and the pre-drop, all that looks. It looks so realistic. I did use a lot of online photos and videos of the ride, which I cut out from the video just because I don't want to get copyrighted. But I'm just gonna tell y'all, this is not from my imagination. This is all from photos and videos, and partly my imagination and what I remember of the ride. But yeah, so right here, this turn right here took me so long. I actually didn't finish it on camera. I had to go back later and fix it. I'm pretty happy with it how I have it now, but in this recording I didn't do a very good job with it. You can see how much off I am from the log flume, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But yeah, this turn was just really hard, and this turn goes into the first inversion, the 153 outside make turn, which is one of the best elements on the ride, hands down. But this turn, I don't know, something about it, I didn't shape it right, and the speed of the train was going, that 68 miles an hour, and that turn was just too tight for it, and it didn't look realistic at all. So I went back and fixed it later. I didn't get it on camera, but I will show y'all afterwards. After this time lapse is done, I will go in and show y'all in real time. But yeah, this turn did take me a while. Alright, what the log flume is for. The log flume is actually the perfect scale of the ride. So it's really hard to explain. What I basically did was I went on Google Maps and printed a screenshot of the Outlaw Run layout. I then took that printed paper that I had taken the screenshot from Google Maps, and I laid it on a table, took a Sharpie and wax paper, placed the wax paper over that picture of the screenshot, and then traced the track from that picture with the Sharpie onto this wax paper. I then taped the wax paper with the Sharpie drawing onto my Planet Coaster computer screen, and then traced that with the log flume. So there were a lot of components I had to do to get this right, but this log flume is the perfect scale of the Outlaw Run ride, and every single turn and element is in it. Now, the hard thing is it doesn't measure the height and anything, it's just the scale of it. So I have to use my knowledge and the videos that I have of this coaster to do the terrain and the vertical side of this coaster. But you can see how much I want this coaster to be so real to the actual thing. I want the feet of track to be literally exact. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be really mad. Okay, so we are nearing the end of this time lapse. I'm going to be showing some off-ride cinematic footage and have some nice music to it, just to test out my video editing skills, because this is literally my first video I've edited, and just to see what I can do with, video editing. So, have a great day, or night, or whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.